going to be more of these clips, videos coming to the very demanding, you know. Let me, well, no, Mr. Let me, let me know, let Mr. Francis know when it comes to Michael Jordan's too. The reason why LeBron started his podcast was because of me. I know LeBron don't want to give me credit, obviously, but I've been the most influential when it comes to social media, especially making these videos on Cyber London and Egyptian Queen 2, Luxor 3, Luxor Queen 3 nickname under it. And um, Cyber Binary Domain nickname under it, and Sony Xbox 44 Sony Xbox. Even Stephen A. Smith gave me credit on all three of my YouTube channels. Unlike LeBron, he only started that podcast with J. Rowe because he gonna look at Michael Jordan and say, I'm the undisputed. I know Mr. Friends gonna say, I know Mr. Friends gonna say they taught that shit wrong because I know LeBron gonna say, I'm the undisputed gonna say, as far as social media, LeBron's not the undisputed goat of all time social media either, because if that was the case, he would never unfollow Rachel Nichols either. Yeah, I found out about that too on YouTube earlier this week. That he unfollowed Rachel Nichols because Rachel Nichols of Earth horoscope roasted LeBron in the very match of Earth. Unless she's water horoscope. Quote me on that. I could be wrong about her horoscope, but I think she's water. And she roasted Earth because that Earth is a hypocrite. LeBron's a hypocrite. He didn't want to give me credit for my podcast. Stephen A. Smith gave me more credit for my podcast. Well, he even mentioned me on all three of my YouTube accounts. He didn't say my YouTube names out loud, per se, but he mentioned me on all three of my YouTube accounts, yes. But LeBron only copied what I've done because I've been the most influential when it comes to making these videos. In my shorts, too, pun intended. Yeah, Mr. Friend, he copied what I've done. He don't want to give credit to me because I've been the most influential when it comes to digital content creation because that was my dream job, one of my dream jobs. My father's and grandmother's and father's broadcaster, pretty much. But, like I said, Michael Jordan's the undisputed GOAT of all time. Well, Mr. Francis likes that. I know you say you're a Jordan fanboy. I said you're a Bron fanboy, Mr. Francis. Like I said, I was gonna make LeBron and Michael Jordan in the wrestling game, Tiger Woods with myself, and then me and the Tiger Woods cosplay to see how long LeBron lies in wrestling because if he was facing any of the all-time greats in WWE, LeBron would not smash every wrestler in WWE, all the GOAT wrestlers in WWE, even once in the Undisputed Era in the Attitude Era would have crushed them with moves, a lot of moves that they already had, moves you didn't teach when it comes to slamming a 6'8" guy, bro, he got to do anything. LeBron would have never lasted in the wrestling. Oh, he would have lasted in wrestling because he has a durability and athleticism. So not that LeBron in wrestling. Just that against all-time greats, he doesn't stand a chance. Especially cooking for his 34 titles of all time. And I say, where'd you get that? I know his friends are gonna say, where'd you get that number from? I say, well, The Rock holds the most. He has 33, and if he beats whoever wins that undisputed title, now the Kurt had to vacate it because of injury, 2 broken ribs. But anyways, that's another story for another time. But anyways, that's a record that will never be broken. 34 titles, that and 33 titles that The Rock has is cooking. I hold that record to this day. I know. Mr. Francis is gonna say, where'd you get that record from? Look it up on Google, Mr. Francis. He holds the record to this day. He's better than Bro Russell. It's cooking. Because half of those titles he undisputed and half of those he unified, even when it comes to tag team partners, yes. And most of those he won. Only thing he didn't win was the Universal title. And the undisputed one. If he wins those, that's 30. That extends it 35, and then he extends his record that he already has currently, the record that nobody came close to. So like I said, Mr. Francis, Michael Jordan's the undisputed GOAT of all time. Well, you like that or not? I know you said because he played for the Chicago Tauruses. I said, you gotta watch it, so when it comes to horoscope, boy. You gotta watch what you say when it comes to people, because I represent that. No, I'm 2 horoscopes, honestly. Air baby and an earth baby. So you gotta watch what you say when it comes to representing that one. Because like I said, Michael Jordan, what he's done for athletes, even when it comes to Pride Month, that I did say I was going to mention in the spring. I said that on my first stream I was going to mention that. But yeah, like I said, Michael Jordan's the undisputed GOAT of all time. Here's what I would have told you if he had a last in baseball or golf and NASCAR. His peak year would have been his prime in NASCAR, baseball, golf, football. Even with him playing multiple positions in football, his durability would have been fantastic if he took care of his body then, because he didn't have to worry about the physicality of the injuries during the NFL. Even with the helmet hits being nullified, then not in the prison. The prison those hits were legal, but those other hits were not legal. Well, like I said, Mr. Francis, you obviously hate yourself because you're not loyal, and you know you're a water horoscope. You're supposed to be loyal. Well, water zodiac, you're supposed to be loyal, and you're not loyal at all. You're not. Because if you was loyal, of horoscope, knowing you're a June Cancer, you know you can't overlook what Michael Jordan has done because he's still loyal to the franchises. I know Mr. Francis gonna say what loyalty. I said, man, you don't understand what Jordan's been through over the years, even the kind of because he lost his father to a death too. His father got shot just like my father got shot to death, and me and Michael Jordan can relate. And you lose somebody that represented you as an athlete very well, it's not a good thing when you lose your father, especially at an early age. I bet Miss Frank didn't know if Jordan's father was killed by multiple people, just like my father was. I did get those other two mental health issues, but those two other mental health I didn't get until years later. The other two I already had. The first one I had Asperger's, I got that age, and I ate paint chips. The other one I had schizophrenia, I didn't get that until I was in my 20s. And me and Jamal DeRozan of the Bulls can relate because he didn't get his schizophrenia until he was in his mid-20s. He didn't get depression that he was traded from his team that he was drafted by. Anyway, because LeBron not the playoffs. LeBron not the playoffs, but anyways. Like I said, Mr. Francis hates himself right now because he's not special needs. He's not unique. Oh, he's unique zodiac wise, but he's not unique as a normal person. Cause I know Mr. Francis right now. Reason why he didn't want to do a podcast with me, Mr. Francis, or yourself per se, he wouldn't give me credit. And know you are a criminal too as well. So like I said, Mr. Francis is human right now. Like I said, Michael Jordan is influenced a lot of sports, all sports, even the kind of disabilities, and to find pride in disabilities as well. Especially when you have both things not on your side. Especially when you have disabilities and pride, most pun intended. But Michael Jordan, you don't know what he's been through over the years. You know, kind of losing his father too, pun intended. I don't defy what Michael Jordan defies, but I defy it because his father died of violent death, just like my father died of violent death. Anyways. But like I said, Michael Jordan had to overcome. Like I said, Michael Jordan still 6-0. I know Mr. Francis gonna say that don't matter. It's a bullshit. You don't know what he's been through over the years, Mr. Francis. You know he had 2 kids too in the process. But Michael Jordan has done a lot with sponsors. Hanes, Fruit of the Loom, Foot Locker. The only thing he yet to do is the food sponsors or food commercials. And State Farm commercials and Patrick Mahomes is on those ones. But yeah. Like I said, Michael Jordan has been through a lot over the years. Ben Scottie Pippen criticized a lot of people even for clutch sports. Even LeBron's is just criticizing them. Yeah, you're probably one of those fanboys that on clutch sports side too. It's like, well, I know Mr. Francis gonna say LeBron is to go 40,000 points. But you forget you forget that he got 6 losses in the NBA Finals, most in NBA history, tied with Jerry West for most all time. I think only Jerry West has more NBA Finals losses. But anyways, Michael Jordan, he's been doing a lot over the years. He is a general manager too. Now he's a owner of the Charlotte Hornets team now, but had to not become the GM no more, you know. But like I said, Michael Jordan, he could have done his own podcast if he wanted to, and he could do it well. Better than LeBron's podcast. Got no Mr. Francis going to say 40,000 points. Uh, most minutes played in NBA history, which I already know about. But you're getting who holds the most record, the record most field goals attempted, and that's still Kobe Bryant. We have LeBron's third on that list, but that's because he's half the shots. He don't miss that he normally makes. He don't miss, but he does miss. Kobe Bryant's still the NBA's all-time field goal attempted leader, and he's had that record since he's been dead. That and the 15-time All NBA defensive teams. But in first 4 seconds. That record won't be broken anytime soon unless we have a dark side forward or center or nemesis center break that record. Any of the 18-year-olds or anybody that was 18 to break that record, pretty much. That's the only way that record goes down. And Kobe Bryant held that record for the longest. LeBron's made 9 All-NBA defensive teams, but his last one was in 2017, 2018, and also 2016. He has always wear half of what Kobe Bryant has, but the issue, he ain't going to catch that record. His last All-NBA defensive was 2017 and 2016, and also 2018, but that was the year he missed the playoffs. I know Mr. Francis is going to say 40,000 points. He's better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I said, no, he's not. 6-time MVP, 6-time champion, 1 with Milwaukee, the Bucks, one of my favorite teams in the NBA, 5 with the Lakers. So, yeah. And still rolled to both franchises. And made multiple All-Stars for both franchises. And Giannis surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis, if I know what double N money, to surpass him for most points in franchise history. And he's about to pass him for most games played in the Bucks franchise. He already surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for most assists in franchise history. He's franchise history and points leader. And second most games played leader. Only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's played more games. He just surpassed Michael Redd. Giannis surpassed Michael Redd for his games played back in 2015, I think. But yeah. Chris Middleton's on there with 4th, and he's about to pass Michael Redd as well. 3rd most games played all time. Chris Middleton. But anyways. I know Mr. First is going to say 40,000 points. Longevity, 2 decades. Yeah, he tied Vince Carter for most seasons, but who played for several teams and was chasing a title though. You forget Vince Carter also had injuries too. He didn't miss years, he just missed games. With honesty, because of the injuries he was dealing with. Especially the rim rocking jams and blocking shots. It's probably he got some of those injuries too. But those were honest injuries that were bound to happen, especially when kind of rocking runs and blocking shots. But anyways, and shooting the basketball too, because he is a pure shooter. But anyways, no, he was also Jenny's height, and also Jason's height, because Jason's that height. Jason Voorhees is that height too as well, and also Jenny the robot. If I'm about to find an AI is also that height too. I jumped that height. But anyways, like I said, Mr. Francis, you ought to hate yourself. You're too emotional to come to Michael Jordan. I know you're going to say 40,000 points. He's better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's better than everybody. I say, well, LeBron's a hypocrite. He's as bad as Shannon Sharp. How about that? My Uncle John laughs at him all the time. My aunt in this house can't stand Shannon Sharp right now. To this day. But anyways, Michael Jordan's the undisputed GOAT of all time. He has the record for most 3,000-point seasons. That's closest Kobe Bryant for most 3,000-point seasons. And James Harden's third on that list for his most 3,000-point seasons. I know you're going to say, how did he win Defensive Player of the Year twice when he can't block shots? He can't defend. I know Mr. Francis, he can't defend. He's a bum. I said, Mr. Francis, if you was playing that matchup in NBA 2K24 knowing I jumped at her, you would have got conquered all day. You would have been roasted like a mofo. Roasted like a motherfucker. But anyway. I know you're going to put an asterisk to him and say, well, he won that fair and square. He won those 2 defense players because he is the great shot blocker he is. Well, I did Kobe Bryant was a great on-ball defender, and Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves. A lot of 6 foot can defend the rim. He inspired everybody when it comes to blocking shots and rim mocking jams. Like I said, Mr. Francis, you obviously hate yourself because you overlook everybody but LeBron right now. You overlook what I meant to say was you overlook LeBron when it comes to the script. You always playing the role player. You don't play. It's like you playing NBA too. You playing the role player. You don't blame your homeboy, but you don't blame yourself. You blame yourself when you lose. When you face me in basketball on NBA 2K on Microsoft on Fire TV, you blame yourself. Don't blame nobody else. Because what you know, I took it straight to you in basketball. Like I said, LeBron is the undisputed GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT, but not the greatest position player of all time. And they're saying, I know Miss Friend will say 40,000 points. Because, he is Broly, and my grandfather Hutchinson, I know grandfather Hutchinson was also Broly in LeBron's height as well. And grandfather Hutchinson was also Broly's height in Zeus's height. So I know he's going to say 40,000 points, 4 NBA titles, 4 MVP, 4 MVP, but his last MVP came in 2015, 2016. I know he's going to say 40,000 points. He is better than Michael Jordan. I said, well, like I said, Mr. Francis, you hate yourself. You can't roast when it comes to Michael Jordan, But when it comes to Michael Jordan, the NASCAR like me, the Michael Jordan skateboarding like me. Michael Jordan, golf like me. Michael Jordan inspired everybody when it comes to sports, especially when it comes to Pride Month and disabilities. He is the most influential. I know Ron said, I'm the GOAT. I'm the most influential. I say, well, Bron is a hypocrite, Mr. Francis. Whether you like that or not. Bron's not the undisputed GOAT of all time. He's not. And I'll tell you why. Stats say otherwise. While LeBron's scrutiny is getting criticized, and he blames everybody but himself. Yeah, he's a Capricorn, but no offense to anybody that I can relate to. No, I can date that. I can date that because it can relate to me because it cannot be changed. LeBron, out of all the Capricorn, he represents the 70s. The 70s, no offense to anybody that finds it, he is the most hypocritical Capricorn, LeBron especially, that I've ever seen. And no offense to any Capricorn, pretty much. I like the Capricorns of astrology because they find my birth year, not LeBron's. See, LeBron was born 1975. I think LeBron was born 1975. One of those years, I think 1975. I think so. Like I said, Tiger Woods is the undisputed GOAT of all time. I know Mr. Friends is going to say the GOAT of Tiger and as far as Drago that the Messiah is human. I say, well, the Messiah is not human when it comes to age. Because what Tiger Woods was doing in 2006, what Ron was trying to do in 2006, it doesn't add up in golf. I knew he won almost 11 majors that year. Would have had 25 majors won. It would have fast George record for most majors won of all time. Anyways, let's not forget the forgotten prime of my prime when it comes to games I was down in, I was my C2. Tiger Woods was my C2, unlike LeBron. LeBron was just entering his athletic prime. But that probably started until he got to Miami. Anyways, I know Miss Rose overlooked the decision. I said, you can't overlook the decision in 2010, but Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2010 was the GOAT game of all time. Because I was the undisputed GOAT if I know about the fine Capricorn astrology on my grandma cat's in. And also, knowing I'm three horoscopes, but I'm telling you 2, because I'm air baby on the Hans end. But like I told anybody, I can date a Capricorn, obviously, because they can relate to me. They say most Capricorns are loyal, but LeBron is not loyal. The reason why he did the podcast, he didn't want to give me credit for the podcast either, Mr. Francis. And you know this very well. He copied me. Only because he knows his career is over and he's going to be doing podcasts for the rest of his days. Once everybody else wins rings, he's going to say, why I didn't win more rings? Because obviously, LeBron's a selfish player. LeBron's a hypocrite. LeBron, I tell you, LeBron is honestly human right now. Mr. Francis. I know you're going to say that bitch running the GOAT, James. I say, well, that GOAT, the Messiah himself, the NBA's Messiah, as they say, is human. He has all that gray. You see all that gray got in his hair, right? He looks like an old man. And that's just saying a lot for me, knowing that I've been watching LeBron for a long time. He has all that gray hair. He is human. But like I said, the next stream we'll talk about horse. The next stream I'll make we'll talk about horoscopes. Pretty much the people I can connect to as far as Pride Month, as far as dating, pretty much. But if you're dating any Capricorn, nobody will want to date LeBron. No offense to anybody that's a Capricorn, but no offense, okay? I'm not trying to find anybody. That's my connection of trying to date a Capricorn, pretty much. But LeBron, out of all the Capricorns, is the most hypocritical Capricorn I have ever seen. Because he didn't want to give me credit for my podcast, pretty much. Like I said, Michael Jordan's done this pretty good of all time. I know Mr. Francis is going to say, how's he done this really good of all time? Why are you putting asterisks around all his stats, Mr. Francis? Michael Jordan holds a variety of records, or at least some of the records that he's in top 5 in everything, including points accumulated. I know Mr. Francis is going to say, well, 40,000 points, most games played in NBA history. He's not the most all-time games played. You don't know who that record is held by as far as all-time games played later. It's not LeBron, though. I know he said, trademark, Mr. Francis was saying, I said, well, Mr. Francis, you hate yourself. The records are not made to be, records are made to be broken. But he's not going to break the all-time games played record. He would have put into his 50s to do that, but he ain't going to be able to do that. LeBron's end is near, Mr. Francis. He only copied my podcast because I've been the one that's influenced and inspired a lot of people, inspired generations. What's LeBron done to even do a podcast, huh? LeBron is human right now, Mr. Francis. You obviously know this. I know Mr. Francis going to say, again, 40,000 points. It's like the 5th most game played in NBA history. NBA's all-time minutes leader. But you're forgetting that's how he got all those injuries 2 years later, too. That's right, he's getting all his grades. He is old. I know his friends are wrong. No, he's done this really good of all time. 40,000 points. Longevity. 22 years in the year. Top Vince Carter for most seasons, but you forget Vince Carter was in his 20s, though. And he was on an expansion team, Mr. Francis. He was chasing a title in the East. Unlike LeBron. LeBron is human right now. LeBron can't conquer no more right now. No, Mr. Francis going to get 40,000 fights. 4 championships. You forgetting he has 6 losses and 6 finals all the most, but 3 of those were by Golden State. Let's not forget, Mr. Francis. LeBron is human right now. He can't conquer no more. He knows his end is near. I know Mr. Francis is going to say LeBron's going to play forever. LeBron's going to play till he's 50. LeBron's going to, you out of your mind. You out of your mind. You know how far he put the Lakers too far as draft capital? He would more the entire future. He already put the fact in some of these trades. Why do you think he traded that pick to the Pelicans? One of my favorite teams in the NBA, and he traded that away, which was the #1 overall pick, which was Zion. They had a chance to get Zion too, Mr. Francis, the Lakers, and they messed out. They blew that. And then they traded all the other draft capital to the Pelicans. One went undrafted. I told you that in my other stream earlier today. But anyways, I gotta tell you, Mr. Francis, I'm roasting you right now because you're June cancer right now. I know Mr. Francis gonna say 40,000 fights. 4 titles. Oh man, I'm not roasting people, but anyways, 40,000 points, longevity, top bits cover for most seasons all time, but you're forgetting though. You know how long it took him to even get the 22 seasons? If he would have spent all 22 seasons in Cleveland right now, Mr. Francis. Not with LA. Yeah, he's top 10 in the Lakers in points per game. I mean, points in franchise history, but he's not #1. Kobe Bryant's #1. He ain't gonna catch that record. I know Mr. Francis gonna say LeBron's better than Kobe because he has 40,000 points. I said, boy, you out of your mind. Kobe Bryant would have got to that number if it wasn't for his injuries. He'd have been the NBA's all-time scoring leader. Because, like I said, you think Phil Jackson for him won 11 titles. Like I said, Phil Jackson, what I meant to say was, sorry about that. Phil Jackson won 11 titles. He won 6 of those with the Bulls, 5 of those with the Lakers. I know Mr. Francis is going to say trademark. I'll say, Mr. Francis, you don't understand when it comes to the sports wars either. Because, like I said, we got mental and people with pride in everything, including movies. We got pride actors in movies. We got pride actors in sports. We got pride everywhere. in all cities, including cities that identify Egyptian and Edge, and then also Native American on the Hines as well. We got pride of it, and this has been happening since before Christ. I know Mr. Fred's gonna keep saying 40,000 points. 4 NBA titles, 4 MVP. Getting 2 of those MVPs with one with Miami, but anyways. I know Mr. Fred's gonna say 40,000 points. Most in NBA history. Gonna get the 50,000. I ain't gonna get the 50,000 points. He ain't even play into his 50s yet. He ain't gonna play into his 50s. He couldn't do it. He will have all that great in his head, Mr. Francis. I know Mr. Francis gonna keep saying 40,000 points. Yeah. But anyways. You already know why he got the 40,000 points, though. He had to average at least 25 points, and he had to average at least at multiple 3,000 point season. And the last 3,000 points he came in Miami. But like I said, Mr. Francis, you don't overlook when Michael Jordan is done. I know you're gonna say 6-0 doesn't matter. Ron has 40,000 points. Michael Jordan has 32,000 points. Jordan is 6. He hasn't lost. And the next closest to Michael Jordan is Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, he has 4 Super Bowls won. He won one in his rookie year. Second year in the league, he won one again. They won one in 2021, 2022, 2023. So if he wins 2 more, he is the Michael Jordan of football like me. Nobody wears 15 other than me. Nobody wears number 8 for Ron Jackson other than me. For nobody wearing double-digit numbers in single-digit numbers. Nobody wears 8 and 15 other than me. Don't worry, the other quarterbacks are coming far as the previous draft class are coming far as them chasing Super Bowls. But like I said, nobody weighs number 8 and number 15 other than me. And number 11 and 22 other than me. With titles, with titles. Like I said, Mr. Francis, I know Mr. Francis is going to say 40,000 points, 40,000 points, 40,000 points. God. I had to think about some evil intentions on that, but anyways. Like I said, Michael Jordan is pretty good. I know Mr. Francis is going to say 40,000. 4 NBA titles. But you get that's the most lost in the NBA, second most lost in the NBA history. Only Jerry West has more. LeBron is a pathetic loser, Mr. Francis. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I know Mr. Francis is going to say, you're a Michael Jordan fanboy. I said, well, Mr. Francis, you're a LeBron fanboy for life. Return of sender. I know you're going to say 40,000, right? He tied Vince Cup and most season played. But you forget. But you forget in some of those 22 to go, he's still going to get 6 titles. He's still going to get 11 titles. He's not going to get to a record of none Davidson 11. Because what Bill Russell, a.k.a. Darkside, did was unbelievable. Because like I said, Mr. Francis, you're human. When you face me in boxing, with and without the gloves, too. Because knocking you out in boxing would be too easy. You're 5'1". I'm 5'11" and 1/4 inches. 180 and 1/4 centimeters. You're only 122 centimeters, which is, I think 5'1", that's 121 centimeters. But anyways, getting the best today, you're 4'10" or less. Because you're dealing with the warfare. But I'm not trying to make fun of your height, but it's not good. There's only so much a 5'1" guy can handle in boxing. No, I was that height. Once. I was every height once, all but 6 foot. I'm this close to it, this 8 and 1/4 inches short. But like I said, Mr. Francis, I know Mr. Francis is going to say 40,000 points. LeBron is the undisputed good of all time. LeBron is the most influential player of all time. You can't say that because he would have had 6 titles by now, Mr. Francis. You be all right, though. Like I said, Mr. Francis, you always hate yourself. Because if Michael Jordan is not the undisputed, tell me why Michael Jordan's not the undisputed GOAT of all time. Tell me why. I bet you could give me a good reason why either, Mr. Francis. You be all right, though. But as a Lakers fan, y'all team sucks. That's just me keeping it real right now. Y'all team's going to be in a rebuild. There's anybody that's in the bulk rehab, too. I know a lot of people that I know that are Lakers fans that's in their bulk rehab. Say LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. 40. Sorry, Mr. Francis as well. And, no, that was in Boca Rehab last year. LeBron's the GOAT. 40,000. Probably going to hit that too. 40,000 points. He's better than Kobe Bryant. No, he's not. Because Mr. Francis, you don't overlook death either. Especially when they die tragically and die too early, I think. I know Mr. Francis going to say, he has more points than Kobe. They said, well, Kobe's the all-time leader in points. Let's not forget about Magic Johnson, too, if you know what the greatest Lakers of all time. Ron's not the greatest Lakers of all time. And Mr. Francis going to say 40,000. Mr. Francis going to keep saying 40,000 points. Get on my own when it comes to winning rings. That's it. One to win a ring, though, huh, Mr. Francis? Because, like I said, you know, Mr. Francis. Oh, man. Like I said, you can't overlook what Michael Jordan has done. He's the most influential athlete you have ever seen. Tiger Woods was the most influential athlete you ever seen when it comes to height and weight classes. Even when he was beat up and beefed down. I was the undisputed golf. I was the Michael Jordan of golf. My father's legacy. Michael Jordan of golf, like me and John. I know Mr. Francis going to say, well, all these girls are old. I said, well, I'm maybe 48 years old in golf years, but when it comes to height and weight class, I know how to get it done. I'm chasing green jackets. Records are made to be broken. Well, I think I'm on the 2K, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2K game for good reason. And probably going to be on the EA Sports on Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2024. Oh, and the last time LeBron was on the NBA 2K game, that was 2014. And what was the other game LeBron was on? I think it was the only game LeBron was on as far as 2K. He was only on 2K14 and 2K20. As far as the Legend Edition. And 2K19 was the only three covers. Tiger Woods made, Tiger Woods made every cover since I was born on this earth. Bron's only made 3 2K and EA Sport covers. Think about that, Mr. Frank. That doesn't even add up. And I won more Player of the Year awards. 16 of those. For LeBron, what was the last time he won male athlete of the year? What, 2019, 2020? The return to glory still rings in golf for me. But anyways. Michael Jordan in golf, like me and John. I know Mr. Francis going to say trademark. I said, well, you don't play golf like the way I play golf. Because we're trying to height weight classes. I know Mr. Francis going to say, what's more better? 40,000 points or Tiger Woods, a.k.a. Kyle of Tiger Astrology, 83 wins. I say 83 wins is more succinct. Because I'm chasing 88 and chasing Greg, the consequential Norman of a nostalgia of 91 wins. And when I get to 100 wins, we'll go Chamberlain-esque. That, you know, a lot of people have been trying to get to that record, especially wins in golf. Tiger Woods I was still chasing that. I had too much to conquer, pretty much. But like I said, Mr. Francis, I know Mr. Francis going to say 40,000 points. But if you're getting Tiger Woods has 15 meters. Yeah, I know Mr. Francis going to say 40,000 points. All the time he's going to say 40,000 points. 4 NBA titles, but this last one, 2020. Oh, man. Mr. Francis is human. I love roasting people. So like I said, if y'all like my content on 3 of my YouTube accounts, make sure y'all find me on YouTube on Simon Lunlin. Y'all know where to find me, Simon Lunlin. Binary domain. That's my nickname under it. Egyptian Queen 2, Buster Queen 3, my nickname under it as well. Also, it's pretty very long, obviously. You can also find me on Sony Xbox 44, Sony Xbox 7 nickname under it. If you want to ask me about the Sport Wars and make more content about the Sport Wars and the Cost Wars, I can keep making these videos for y'all if I want to. Because this job is very demanding, honestly. These videos are very demanding. But I know Mr. Francis is going to say 40,000 points. LeBron's the undisputed GOAT. But LeBron's a hypocrite, Mr. Francis. Because like I said, LeBron is human. He's old. I know he's going to say, I'm not old. I'm still chasing 6. Who's chasing 6 in golf, though, Mr. Francis? Me. Like green tickets. And I'll be competing in the PGA Tour event this month of coming July 18th. Cannot wait for that tier job between Team Woods versus Team Sharp versus Team LeBron. In the tier job, man, LeBron's about to get roasted for sure. I bet Mr. Francisco will probably look at the TJ and say, we'll see if Kyle, aka Tiger, will get it done against LeBron. But we already know Tiger was going to conquer LeBron in golf, man. Watch the TJ in 2024. We already know he's going to conquer him. The hammer. LeBron's golf swing sucks. It's almost like what Charles Barkley's swing was years ago. But anyways. But, okay, guys, I'll start the stream right there. Been a very long stream, obviously. But like I said, if you know where to follow me, Instagram, WWE Legend 2, Hutch Konami, Chumley Lillard, and the Kyle Hutchinson. That's my Facebook, Instagram account. But yeah, you can find me everywhere. Follow me on Facebook as well, because the max is 5,000 friends. And I only got, I got 3,200 friends, but I think only 800. I think only 600 of them I know are mutual, but 300 friends. 300 of them friends, of the 600 friends, they're mutual. I knew from working back at Amazon or going back to all my school days and high school days and grade school days. The other 300 are just acquaintances, but anyways. Follow me on Instagram. WWE Legend 2, Cyber WWE Legend 2 on Instagram. Kyle Hutchinson, that's my Facebook, Instagram account. Follow me on there too as well. And me on Hutch Konami as well. Add me on all 4 of my Instagram accounts. Add me on Facebook if you want to. My Facebook nickname, bless me, also is my whole maiden name spelled backwards. Anyways, add me on PSN. S for Glory 2. Almost sneezed again. S for Glory 2. Ferrari Kingdom. Chun-Li Hishi. Must-Gal Hishi. 4 Super Nintendo 64 and all 5 my PSN accounts. My Xbox accounts. Hutch Xbox. Dark Oasis 66 and Alpha 40. I'll be playing Microsoft on Fire TV Stick. I'll be playing Nintendo Switch once I get that later on August 3rd in the bin store, pretty much. Yeah, I'll be playing on both consoles, pretty multi-platform, pretty much. I just had to buy the game for Nintendo Switch and external hard drive for that. But anyways, bless me. So yeah, I don't know what to find me on YouTube. Cyber Lungland, binary domain nickname under it. Egyptian Queen 2, Boxer Queen 3 on the podcast I'm making currently. It also follow me on Sony Xbox 44, Sony Xbox 7. And you can find me on Twitch as well. I got 5 Twitch accounts. Lin Hut, Furry Kingdom, Raven McKell Roth, Xbox Sony 1, Yuki Hutch, and Retro Hutch. All 5 my Twitch accounts. You can have me on TikTok as well, Lin Queen 4, and I'll accept the request as long as you're not a troublemaker, pretty much. You can have me on PSN, you can have me on, gotta get back to play on Microsoft, guys, soon enough. You can find me, you know where to find me, YouTube, Google me, YouTube me, Facebook me, Instagram me, TikTok, you get that there, Twitch, you find me on all 3 of my YouTube accounts. You know where to find me. If you want me to make more content, talk about the sport wars, talk about the history of certain things and other things in the console wars, let me know in the comments. I'll start the stream right here, guys. But yeah, this was a very good video to make. Obviously, roasting Mr. Francis, and just make sure y'all follow me on social media everywhere. If y'all know where to find me. Cyber Lungline, binary domain nickname under it. Egyptian Queen 2, Boxer Queen 3 nickname under it. Sony Xbox 44, Sony Xbox 7 nickname under it. Follow me on Instagram, WWE Legend 2. Etc. Follow me on the Instagram accounts as well. But yeah, I end the stream right there, guys. Yeah.